Didier Drogba stands tall as a titan in the realms of African and global football. His sterling stint at Chelsea FC catapulted him to the status of a football demigod, etching his name in the annals of history with his goal-scoring finesse and exemplary leadership. At Chelsea, Drogba set a towering benchmark as the top foreign scorer and also shone as the Ivory Coast national team's leading goal scorer. In a resounding testament to his impact, Chelsea fans in 2012 crowned him their greatest player ever. This narrative dives into Drogba's journey, tracing his paths from the streets of Abidjan to the pinnacle of international football. It's a tale woven with threads of determination, resilience and raw talent. Early life. Didier Drogba, born on March 11, 1978 in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, faced numerous challenges in his early life. Known as Tito among friends and family, he grew up in difficult conditions marked by poverty and hunger. His parents, both junior bankers, struggled financially, making life in the Ivory Coast arduous for the young Drogba. During that time, the harsh economic climate in Ivory Coast led many, including Drogba's family, to view France as a beacon of hope and opportunity. At the young age of 5, Drogba was sent to France under the care of his uncle, Michel Goba, a professional footballer. Despite the new experiences and opportunities in France, Drogba found himself homesick, profoundly missing his parents. This emotional turmoil led him to return to the Ivory Coast at 8, only to face an even more challenging situation due to the country's economic crisis. Drogba's return to the Ivory Coast coincided with a severe economic downturn that cost his parents their jobs. As a result, he had to halt his education and began playing football locally. However, the worsening conditions eventually led his parents to send him back to France to continue his education and pursue football under his uncle's guidance. In France, Drogba joined his first football club and started as a right back, later shifting to the centre-forward position at his uncle's urging. This period of Drogba's life was marked by constant movement and adaptation. As his uncle switched clubs, Drogba moved with him, living in various locations such as Brest, Angoulême and Dunkirk. At 13, Drogba returned to Brittany, but soon faced academic challenges, leading his parents to ban him from football for a year. He moved in with his cousin in Poitiers during this time. Eventually at 15, he settled with his family in Antony near Paris and joined Levallois, a football club in the Paris suburbs. Here, Drogba slowly started to make his mark in the world of football. Late bloomer leaves his mark. Drogba's ascent commenced with a pivotal shift at 21, leading to his professional debut with Le Mans. His breakthrough at Guingamp, marked by 17 goals in 34 games, paved his way to Olympique de Marseille for £3.3 million. At Marseille, Drogba's star continued to ascend. He emerged as Ligue 1's third highest scorer in the 2003-04 season, with 19 goals in 35 domestic games. His prowess as a forward was undiminished in this competitive landscape. Drogba's influence transcended national leagues, playing a crucial role in Marseille's European saga. His 11 goals in the UEFA Cup propelled the team to the 2004 final. Though Valencia clinched the title, Drogba's performance reflected his burgeoning stature in European football. Chelsea's changing of the guard. July 2004 marked a new chapter as Chelsea welcomed 26-year-old Drogba. This move reshaped both his career and the club's trajectory, thrusting him into the limelight of English football. In his inaugural season with Chelsea, Drogba secured the club's first Premier League title in half a century. His vibrant, confident play style played a pivotal role in this landmark victory. Under Jose Mourinho, Drogba, alongside Frank Lampard, became part of Chelsea's formidable squad. They clinched back-to-back Premier League titles in the 2004-05 and 2005-06 seasons, a testament to Drogba's exceptional skills and significant contributions. Drogba's tenure at Chelsea is also etched in memory for his defining moments in the UEFA Champions League, culminating in the 2012 triumph. His time at the club is studded with accolades: 4 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, the Champions League, Chelsea's Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year and 2 Premier League Golden Boots. Move to Asia and triumphant Chelsea return. In 2012, Drogba's legendary chapter at Chelsea drew to a close. He then ventured to Shanghai Shenhua in China, joining Nicolas Anelka. A flurry of goals followed his debut against Guangzhou RNF. January 2013 saw him move to Galatasaray amidst a dispute with Shanghai over unpaid wages. At Galatasaray, he clinched his first title against Superstardom, leaving an indelible mark in high-profile matches. In July 2014, Didier Drogba's journey circled back to Chelsea, rekindling his partnership with Jose Mourinho through a 1-year contract. His return to the club was profoundly connected with marked, palpable excitement. That season saw Drogba make significant contributions, scoring in both the Premier League and Champions League, and celebrating his 350th appearance for Chelsea. The 2014-2015 season was another chapter in Drogba's legacy, as Chelsea clinched another Premier League title. Drogba's role evolved, becoming more of a mentor, yet his experience and presence remained invaluable. His final game for Chelsea in May 2015 was a fitting farewell, where he captained the team before exiting due to injury, rounding off his Chelsea career with 104 Premier League goals, a record for an African player at the time. Moonlighting in the MLS and USL, Drogba's next move led him to Montreal Impact in MLS, where he signed an 18-month contract as a designated player in July 2015. His league debut in August was marked by a spectacular hat-trick in his first start. His inaugural season concluded with a remarkable tally of 11 goals in 11 games, including a notable performance in a comeback victory against Toronto FC. Despite Chelsea's interest in a coaching role, Drogba committed to Montreal Impact for the 2016 season. His leadership was evident, though he faced challenges, including a notable incident in October 2016 when he declined to play after being excluded from the starting lineup. In April 2017, Drogba moved to Phoenix Rising FC in the USL, where he also became a minority owner, a historic first in football. His time with Phoenix Rising was punctuated with memorable moments, such as scoring a last-minute free kick to draw a game and leading the team to the USL Western Conference victory in 2018. Drogba retired from professional football in November 2018, but remains active with Phoenix Rising's continued MLS bid. International success with Ivory Coast. Internationally, Drogba's role with the Ivory Coast national team was pivotal, including aiding their qualification for their first FIFA World Cup in 2006. As captain, his leadership was crucial in their international successes, epitomizing his capacity to inspire and guide his team. The 2006 World Cup was a significant milestone for Ivory Coast, introducing their golden generation to the world, with Drogba leading the charge. He scored the team's first World Cup goal, underlining his critical role in elevating the team's global profile. Drogba's impact transcended football, notably during the Ivorian Civil War, leaving a different kind of legacy in Africa. Post-retirement, Drogba dove right into philanthropy, notably through the Didier Drogba Foundation. His efforts included significant donation for building a hospital in Abidjan and participation in campaigns against diseases like Ebola and AIDS. Drogba assumed various leadership roles in his post-playing career, including Vice President of Peace and Sport. His contributions to football and peace in the Ivory Coast earned him an honorary degree. Drogba's influence on African football development is significant, with his involvement in various initiatives and as a football administrator aiding the sport's growth on the continent. Drogba is hailed as one of the greatest African players, known for his physical strength, speed, aerial prowess, and powerful, accurate strikes. As the all-time top scorer and former captain of the Ivory Coast national team, his club career, especially at Chelsea, saw him become the club's 4th highest goal scorer of all time and its top foreign scorer. His achievements include being named African Footballer of the Year twice, in 2006 and 2009, and he remains a prominent figure in football even post-retirement. The legacy of Didier Drogba, known as the Ivory Coast Warrior, transcends his achievements on the pitch. His significant contributions to Chelsea, the Ivory Coast national team, and the broader football community have solidified his status as a football legend. What's your favorite Drogba moment? Was it a game-changing goal, a moment of inspiring leadership, or his profound contributions off the field? Smash that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and reflections.